Ya quería vacilar y la bajé papi R. La llevé pa'l barrio pa' que con el en el una vuelta con un. La movie es de verdad, no de Disney ni de Pixar. La llevé pa' Miramar, a mirarle el mal, pa' que conmigo adentro el car, en el jet, todo set, por la nube el internet, desayunando en el aire, tostadas y un omelette, yeah.
Yo salí del barrio, por eso mi música siempre es para el barrio. Y voy a estar
Ey,
ok.
ey, ey, inspirando a los chamaquitos, poniendo a apretar los viejos, siempre tuvo a Dios de cerca, por eso es que llega lejos, veterano y rookie, yo mismo me doy consejo, yo no soy la cabra, yo soy el conejo. El mejor, Roberto Clemente, Albert Pujol, Maradona y Messi en el fútbol, pero soy la nueva estrella, los contratos a los Sugar y Lindor, sin dejar de ser el mismo porque el dinero no te hace, aprendí eso, conozco un par que están en olla y no son más a fuego que yo beso, no juzgo a nadie, sé que no debo, pero ojalá y todo el mundo fuera humilde como Bebo, le tengo miedo a las alturas. Por eso estar tan arriba a veces me asusta. Extraño aquellos días con el adiós en la justa. Ambos llegamos, la vida no es tan injusta. Mi respeto al que josea y siempre se las busca. Los muchachos están activos, así que no te luzca. Pa' los cazatalentos que otros Bad Bunny buscan.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Debusshere is out there with Johnson. Then it's Stockton. Then it's Jones. And it's McAdoo in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Houston, Anderson is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Harden. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Miller in at the small forward position. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And here's Harden. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the three fly. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away. He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the wing on the left. Paul passes to Chamberlain. Out to Miller from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Now here's Stockton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Johnson outside. Stockton outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Stockton obviously wasn't feeling that last shot, so he goes to the arc and fires off one of his own. Take that.
Ball against Stockton. Paul with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Stockton against Paul. Johnson left side. Chamberlain with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From outside the arc, Harden can't hit. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Stockton passes to Debusshere. Here's McAdoo. Good ball movement here by the Kings. From 13, a rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success? He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State, Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Here is Stockton following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Here's Johnson. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Miller outside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
Pass to Johnson. Teardrop shot. James Harden with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And here is Johnson. James Harden getting it to go from deep.
Can't leave somebody open on Stockton's team. That's a recipe for disaster.
Rockets leading by 4. To the right side. Paul dishes to Harden. Anderson a screen on Jones. And here's Harden for 3. And another three for Houston.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Scoring totals, those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Here's Harden. Here's Chamberlain. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now the pass to McAdoo. Feeds to Debusshere. Johnson outside. Pass to Jones. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Chamberlain, the pass to Anderson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Now here's Stockton. Passes it to Debusshere. To halt the run. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Harden for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Debusshere. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Rising up. That's why they call Johnson the slammer.
Rockets leading by 10. Paul surveying the floor. And there's the pass to Chamberlain. And Anderson kicks to Harden. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get a shot. Anderson can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 10. Pass to Stockton. On the wing, Johnson. And stolen by Miller. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Paul. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Sacramento making a switch here. Odom's checked in. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Take a look at the Kings. They slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And Houston, they have just done a magnificent job of building chemistry. Higher on this list than many people expected. One of the great stories thus far.
Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Stockton finds Jones. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Miller surveying the floor. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Odom.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And the shot goes down.
Stockton's so good at passing the ball. One of the best dime droppers in the game.
Here's Paul. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Pass to Anderson. Fires from way outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Jones, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Jones has got 6 points.
Quick, rapid-fire thinking from Jones right there. I like when he takes that shot with no hesitation.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. For the Rockets, Artest comes in for Anderson, and Norman Powell subbed in for Paul. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Drives to the hoop. Use that pick to get in close.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Now here's Stockton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
First personal foul. Second team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Miller. The Kings also at the sub. McAdoo's checked in. Here is Stockton after the made shot from Norman Powell. Stockton dishes to McAdoo. Beyond the arc. John Stockton, and that's good. Stockton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Harden the pass to Powell. Releases. Sacramento grabs the miss. McAdoo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now, here is McAdoo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. McAdoo, the pass to Stockton. Clock at 6. Jones for 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He likes to shoot from back there. He's steady Eddie for a reason.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. For the 3. Takes the 3. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. McAdoo outside. Here's Debusshere. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Artest with the screen on Stockton. Here's Harden into the lane.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Debusshere with the screen on Caruso. Pass to Debusshere. Kings moving the ball around. And McAdoo kicks to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got 14 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his first foul. Sacramento making some changes. McGinnis, he's checked in for McAdoo. Odom comes in for Debusshere. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Jones. Powell, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 5. And here's Harden for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stockton with it. He's got 6 to the paint. Here's McGinnis. Chamberlain with the block. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McGinnis with the screen on Powell. Ivey passes to McGinnis. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And that's nice execution out of that 2-man game as Ivey there dropping the dime.
Chamberlain with a screen on Stockton. Now Harden. He gets it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
Time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Houston on top, ending the first quarter with a And And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
The Kings trail by 11. Alex Caruso out there with our test. And it's West. Then there's Powell. And it's Harden in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And so it's Harden. Bringing it up for Houston. They've led by as many as 14 points. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Anderson, he's checked in for our test. Miller comes in for Powell. And Paul subbed in for James Harden.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Paul. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night. We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner.
And I'd be no good on that one.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations.
And here is Paul. 6 points for him. 4 on the clock. Miller outside. And another 3 for Houston.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The Kings trail by 8. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. McGinnis with the screen on Miller. Ivy passes to McGinnis. Great look, but off the mark.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Anderson finds Paul. Hangs. It's hauled in by McGinnis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Jones has it in the corner. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jones has got 17 now.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Ball against Ivy. Paul dishes to West. Over McGinnis. Houston moving it around. West setting the pick for Paul. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Oh, Odom in position. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Kings. They're 4th in the conference.
And when you look at Sacramento, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Rockets leading by 7. Paul kicks to Anderson. Now the dish to Miller. Back to Anderson. Fires for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
The kick out to Odom. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Rockets have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Press passes to Paul. Anderson, a screen on Ivy. Paul for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timeout called by the Kings. Chamberlain's checked in for West. The Kings also at the sub. Johnson's checked in. And here are the Kings now, trailing by 13. Outside, Jones. The pass to McGinnis. Cheeks outside. And Jones has it in the corner. Sacramento again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Anderson dishes to Miller. Back to Anderson. There's the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Odom. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see why he competed and excelled in the high jump in college.
Paul against Cheeks. Pass to Johnson. And the basket is good. Johnson's got 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Paul finds Anderson. Now Chamberlain. Paul passes to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson right side from the arc. It's hauled in by McGinnis. The Kings trail by 16. Cheeks outside. Jones with the screen on Paul. Cheeks the pass to Odom. Back to Jones. Oh, good with the triple.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Passes it to Miller. Back to Paul. Shoots from the line. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
With the shot, it's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Houston making two changes. On our test, he's checked in for Anderson. Powell comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. McAdoo, he's checked in for McGinnis. Debusshere comes in for Lamar Odom. Corey McAdoo, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Stockton in for Cheeks. The Kings trail by 18. Now, here is McAdoo. He has yet to score. And the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's McAdoo. 29 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And he also controlled the backcourt as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
Harden's shot is off. Kings have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Stockton. Out to the right wing. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo. Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Shots good by Miller.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Stockton outside. Back to McAdoo. The 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
A decent threat from beyond the arc. When McAdoo knocks these down, it really ups his confidence.
And it's Miller in the corner. The 3. Rebounded by McAdoo. The Kings trail by 13. The pass to Stockton. Johnson right side. Shoots over Powell. Johnson can't hit. And for Houston, they're shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Harden against Johnson. For 3. Harden's shot is off.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Powell. That one misses. Nice D from McAdoo. Sacramento's gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Harden's shot is good.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 13-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Now a timeout called by Houston. So important to have 3-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. these small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Rockets leading by 11. Powell with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Chamberlain with the stuff. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. There's a screen. Stockton from outside. Rockets with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 13 with that last one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And our test over to help. Stockton kicks to McAdoo. McAdoo with a screen on Harden. Out to McAdoo. Shot clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Stockton. The Rockets pull it in. Now Harden. He's got 21. Chamberlain with a screen on Stockton. Harden's shot is off. The Kings trail by 13. McAdoo dishes to Stockton. A pass to Debusshere. Back to Stockton. McAdoo outside. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. McAdoo's got a pair of triples in the second now for Sacramento. Powell against McAdoo. Offensive rebound. Out to Miller. Outside our test. Back to Miller. Passes it to Harden. Puts up a 3. And McAdoo pulls it down.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain. Harden up top. And stolen by McAdoo. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's jump right in with a look at the players of the week. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it. Because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really, that CONSISTEN. Anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Rockets.
The offense is clicking right now. They're moving it well. Stick with it. The defense can't hang.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up and build out this lead even further.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. McAdoo out there with Debusshere. Then it's Johnson. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard. Stolen by Anderson. It's Miller on the wing. Bounce pass from Paul. Stolen by Debusshere. Jones, the pass to Stockton. Stockton draws the double. Johnson kicks to Stockton. Jones in the post, guarded by Harden. He feeds it to Anderson. And it's Miller in the corner. Paul for three. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Miller's got 3 assists in the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Johnson kicks to Stockton. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to McAdoo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Really good decision from Jones that time. Excellent job finding the open teammates.
Harden against Jones. Anderson with the screen for Harden. Anderson outside. Stockton against Paul. Shoots over Stockton. Paul can't get it to go.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. And the turnover again by Sacramento. Now we'll look at the stats for John Stockton.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Harden against Jones. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Stockton. Harden with a screen on Stockton. Paul kicks to Harden. Back to Paul, and it's Miller in the corner. Harden against Stockton, launches it. Harden, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stockton outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Houston. Chamberlain got rebound number 15 here tonight. It's stolen by Jones. Here's McAdoo, guarded by Harden. Jones from outside scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shots good by Miller. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Jones, the pass to Stockton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Bounce pass from Paul. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And here's Stockton. 12 points for him. There's the pick. There's the pass to Debusshere. Off target with his three. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points. From past the arc. Rebounded by McAdoo. The Kings trail by 12. Knocks it loose. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Stockton.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And Chamberlain gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And now with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Johnson kicks to Debusshere. Three-pointer from Stockton. It's rebounded by Houston.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Jones finds Stockton. Johnson sets the screen for Stockton. And the three ball is good. Stockton's got 15.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Here's Harden. And no good. Good D by Jones. He kicks to Stockton. Pass to Johnson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Rockets leading by 11. Jones against Paul. Puts it up from 12. Chamberlain with the block. Jones against Paul. There's the feed to Miller. Kicks to Chamberlain. Back to Miller. Puts up a deep three. Sacramento grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Timeout called the Rockets. So for the Rockets, on our test is checked in for Anderson. Alex Caruso comes in for Miller, and it's Powell in for Paul. And a change for Sacramento. Lamar Odom is checked in for Johnson. Harden outside. Our test on the way. Misses the three. The Kings trail by 8. Throws it up high. The shot's good from Debusshere.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Rockets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Harden scanning the floor. Chamberlain with a screen on Stockton. Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Stockton dishes to McAdoo, and he gets it to go. McAdoo's got 12 points in the game.
And that's a part of what makes McAdoo such a great scorer on the inside. Even with the man all over him, he can avoid the block and still be on target.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Jones for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points. Powell, the pass to Harden. Caruso sets the screen for Harden. Dishes it to Chamberlain. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. McAdoo comes in for Debusshere. And Cheeks is subbed in for Jones. 6 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Stockton with no one around him. That one rolling around and rims out. Harden with it. Picked up by McAdoo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in scoring, and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. They throw good. James Harden.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game. The way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
Harden hits them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Stockton the pass to Cheeks. Here's McAdoo. No good, unable to end this run.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Stockton against Harden. Shoots the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 34 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
3-pointer from Stockton. The shot missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The Kings trail by 17. McAdoo dishes to Stockton. Here's Odom. Sacramento again missing. And it's Houston's ball. This run now up to 13-2. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Here's Harden over McAdoo. Harden can't hit. The Kings shooting 47%, pretty solid. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. McGinnis, he's checked in for the Kings.
Number 30, George McGinnis.
1:19 left in the third. Cheeks with a screen on Caruso. The open shot, Stockton. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Chamberlain with a screen on Stockton. Harden outside. Launches from deep. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 5th assist in this one.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
McAdoo outside. Connects from three-point range. McAdoo's got 9.
McAdoo, love when he's aggressive off the catch. Defense has no time to react when he goes that quick.
And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound goes to Odom. The Kings trail by 16.
Houston foul. Norman Powell. First personal foul.
The Kings have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Cheeks hits them both.
Mo Cheeks, you know, is as crafty a player as there is in the league. Makes good decisions with the ball just about all the time. And on defense, he can pick you apart.
Now here's Paul. 16 points for him. And here's Anderson from the arc. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. The composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
James Harden getting it done for Houston. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They've got Anderson. Powell is out there with Paul. Then there's West. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Takes the 13-footer. Paul with the buckets.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Ivy against Powell. Passes it to McGinnis. Outside, Odom hits it from three-point range. Odom's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Powell with a screen on Ivy. Cheeks against Paul. And it's Miller in the corner. To the inside. Paul kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 3. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Miller, the pass to West. 2 points. That one goes. West has got his first points of the game.
they're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there, and he did.
Ivy against Paul. West setting the pick for Paul. West up on top. He dishes it to Powell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Friday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Houston leading by 16. Here's Paul. Anderson, a screen on Cheeks. Left side, Anderson. Miller outside. Offensive rebound. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Sacramento making some changes. Debusshere comes in for Odom. And Jones subbed in for Cheeks. Paul kicks to Powell. Off target from three-point range.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Jones for three, and another three for Sacramento.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Paul against Ivy. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Powell. Anderson outside. Paul for three. It's rebounded by Debusshere.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Tries the spin move. Here's McGinnis. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 13. Paul finds Powell. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's West, who's back up. And the layup is up and in. West has got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent effort on the glass that time from West, using his size and strength to reel that one in.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Debusshere kicks to Ivy. Kings moving the ball around. Jones for three. David West grabs the miss. Houston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And Anderson has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by West. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And becoming more of a facilitator, West finds his man that time.
McGinnis the pass to Ivy. Eddie Jones on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Houston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
The Kings trail by 21. Ivy with it. Feeds it to Jones. They can't stop the run with that one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Ball against Ivy. From downtown. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Anderson with the screen for Paul. Driving inside. Shakes him. And it's laid up and in by Anderson. Anderson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Knocked away. Paul with the three, and another three for Houston.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Ivy against Paul. It's stolen by West. Here's Miller. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Sacramento also making some changes. McAdoo, he's checked in for McGinnis. Johnson comes in for Corey Maggette. And it's Stockton in for Jaden Ivey. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg? That 7-year deal just signed.
Oh, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And here's Harden for three. They get the rebound. Chamberlain kicks to Artest. Harden against Jones. The second chance effort. And Jones pulls it down. Sacramento's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Johnson outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Unselfish play that time by Marques Johnson. Recognized his team had a better look, and he got him the ball.
Jones against Harden. Chamberlain a screen. Puts up a deep three. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got 39.
Wow. What can you say?
Pass to Johnson. Now Debusshere. The pass to Johnson. Chamberlain with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Chamberlain with a screen on Johnson. Down low, 6 on the shot clock. Artest against Debusshere. Ball left side. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Rockets making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
Number 33, Brian Anderson.
The Kings shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And so they foul intentionally. Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific division out west. You're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
Here's Jones. Over to the wing. Here's Debusshere. And he's good on the three ball.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Houston with a big group substitution here. Anderson, he's checked in for Artest. Green comes in for Miller. Powell, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Alex Caruso in for Paul. And then for Sacramento, Lamar Odom is checked in for Debusshere. And it's McAdoo in for Jones. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Caruso finds Anderson. Caruso sets the screen for Anderson. Chamberlain the pass to Caruso. Outside, Green fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Powell against Stockton. Powell dishes to Anderson. Powell inside. Stockton's on him. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Here's Chamberlain. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Yep, on the interior, Wilt's enormous size. Just too much to overcome, and certainly something that can't be taught.
Caruso against Stockton. Oh, man. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
That's tipped. Odom with it. Guarded now by Anderson. There's the lob to the hoop.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:58 left in the fourth. And here is Caruso. Powell for 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Jacks up a 3. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Rockets. Green, no luck. The Kings shooting in this game, 45%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
Good on the shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's McAdoo. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, and not rushing anything. I mean, McAdoo doesn't rush anything. Lets everything just come to him within the flow of the game.
Powell with the bounce pass. Pass to Caruso. Powell kicks to Caruso. Pass to Anderson. Clock at 6. And here is Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Johnson. Here's McAdoo. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Now here's Powell. So we see Houston taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.